What's going on, everybody? My name is Osmo582, and welcome to EMUCoach's 5.4.8 repack. And today we are going to be showcasing some of the cool things that happen in this pack. First things first is, aside from it being broken as hell, is going to be focusing on the bot system they've implemented. So here we have Korax here. He is wandering about here, doing his thing. He's actually grinding in this area. So the player bot system here was customly programmed by EMUCoach's administrators and code guys. And the whole gimmick is that they just wander the plains doing their thing. The next big system they were going to add, apparently, is the implementation of a waypoint system into this, so that the bots could be seen wandering the world a little bit more. To be fair, this is the first time I've seen somebody actually mob grinding, but they wanted to make it more obvious that they're like doing quests and stuff. So that's pretty cool though, because the system is pretty awesome. The system adds in bots into the server, and then they basically scale up and scale down with your level. So the point is that they, there's always something to do no matter what level you are in the game. But obviously the other big thing is it's still an early work in progress, so there's a lot of things that aren't programmed in correctly to this repack. This repack seems to be heavily based off of Trinity Core, considering that a lot of the commands are the same thing. To Trinity Core. So it's very possible this is based off of some sort of Trinity Core as the base, and then they just added onto it. As you see, we are a deserter for leaving a BG, but there is PvP in this that actually works out pretty good. But today, I just wanted to go over maybe a dungeon. Let's do Scarlet Monastery. That was a good one. So everybody remembers back in Mist, Scarlet Monastery was remastered for Mist of Pandaria, along with Scholomance. And I know for Scholomance, they changed the lore. Oh, here we go. So you see, it was instant. So now I am in... This is one of the sections, and here's my team. Okay, so here's what's-her-face. Can't remember her name. Lillian Voss in disguise. And here we go. So as you see, my team is just kind of walking in place, so that's fine. Oh, and here we go. And it's fight night. Okay, so you see, it's just a typical raid group, or dungeon group. I don't have my pet with me, which is a problem. Okay, Oh yeah, Lillian does help you if you fight enemies near her. Okay, as you see, the AI is customly programmed to do their thing. So they're using custom moves and all that jazz. And the healer actually heals like 110%. Okay, look at that. Now this isn't the full dungeon though. They didn't give us the full place. Because as everybody remembers, there's 3 sections to this place. As opposed to, or that's just how this place works, Jesus. So we're on the base section here. Oh, okay, we're clear here. Yeah, see. They're fighting the, whatchamacallit here. Oh, God. See, our tank actually does pull aggro if they lose it. I like how she's following us. In the real fight, she does not do that. As you see, for player bots, these guys are pretty damn good, considering that we haven't wiped. If we were on any other version of NPC bots, it would have been all over by now. Okay, so here we are, just clearing way here. Boom, boom, bang. Okay, whoops, I hit the wrong button like an idiot. And I also don't have a pet. Let me, summon my pet, make sure Growl is turned off. Okay, there we go. Kill him, kill him, kill him. And there we go. Oh, and make sure we kill the bone piles. There we go. For some reason my pet must be low in health. So you see, the dungeons are not 100%, and I'll have to make a follow-up video where we actually sit through a an actual proper battleground. Because in my opinion, the PvP is where this repack accelerates. It's very similar to the single-player project, where I personally believe that the PvP is what makes this so much better than other repacks. Now, granted, the bots for PvE are pretty good. It's not like we can't do this heroic here. We actually can perfectly, and we can ace this. The problem is, though, they haven't really... The core they're using is obviously being, like, handmade. So the problem is that they're not done, making the core, if that makes any sense. They're still working on, stuff with the core. My pet is going to die. Yeah, they're still working on the core to make things like perfect. Like obviously, if you played this fight, which probably most people have, the Crusaders here would be killing these undead guys, but they ain't doing that. And that barrel just came out to help us in the fight. Appreciate of it. He actually used mirror image. So this is probably this is the most. Oh, that's an enemy. This is the most modern the game has been though. Yeah. Oh, he's grabbing the barrels. No, that barrel did come out to help us. So like I said, this is the most modern. Like repack, or this is like the most modern expansion in a long time for bots, at least, that you can get. Here we go. Here's our first boss fight. Okay. So as everybody knows about dungeon fights, boss fights are never usually that difficult. They're usually pretty easy. So he's going to do a bunch of stuff. And what's going to happen is that the AI is going to focus mostly on just fighting the boss. But usually the tank will pull the AI if he needs to, like the ads and stuff. Now, unlike the player bot or the NPC bots, as you can see, our healers don't do any other DPS. They literally save all their mana strictly for healing. And like stated, they do a pretty good job of it. Oh, look, there's me. I'm in spirit form. And these guys must be deadlier because my tank is prioritizing them. So the AI in this is actually pretty good, no matter how simplistic they might look. Because realistically, they are. Other player bot systems do have bots that are programmed with like awareness of their enemies and stuff to avoid them. Like the single player project guys actually like have a bot chat where they actually say things in chat, which is pretty funny. And they have it that tons of bots will be patrolling the entire world, making the cities feel more alive. And this isn't like a fake player bot system, because you can find player bots in the world. Hey, we got him. And he dropped a back piece. So these bots don't ever roll on items, in case you were curious. So what ends up happening is that these bots just do their thing. Unlike other player bots who do roll. Oh, fuck. I fucked up. You know, this is extreme early access, basically. Even though this is paid, so it is kind of shit. Oh. So it is kind of shitty that this is how it is. Just fight the boss. But it's a little annoying because, you know, it's a paid thing. You have to pay like $15 to get this thing. So you would be hoping that more stuff would be polished by the time they were going to launch this. It's kind of crazy also to think that in the Cataclysm one, that one's like on version 17 and there's still stuff that's like not 100%. The bot system in that one also sucks. No point in using it. It's just Jay Carter's core, if anybody knows that in the repack community. So it's nothing really unique. These bots are 100% unique because they're player bots programmed to basically fight like NPC bots. Oh, ow. You die. The guy's lore is that he went to Pandaria to learn how to be a monk, and then he came back to teach it to the Crusaders. And that's why the Crusaders have monks and stuff here. Just a pain in the ass guy. We're almost actually done with this place. It's taken us a while to proceed, but it's mainly because I forgot this instance entirely. I haven't played real WoW, I want to say, in years at this point. I saw the new expansion was coming out, and I just, I'm so, you know, disinterested. Ooh, a helmet. A plate helm. I'll take greed on it so I can sell it. Okay, there we go. We're all getting... Oh, the healing totem's healing us. Let's make sure we don't pull these guys. All right, now this place. This place. Oh, see, look at that. Look at that. Look at how quick that is. This place sucks. So you have to clear the room first of enemies before you pull the bosses. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. You have to clear the room first, or else you get bum rushed by 60 million enemies. We do that. Boom, it hits everybody. I just got hit with fire. Let me make sure I'm in the way so my healer can heal me. Okay. Now, believe it or not, I'm sure most people would be able to say that, man, these bots still aren't that good, because realistically, there must be some sort of net code making this easier, considering that we should be getting slapped by these guys. And to be honest, I'm not sure if there is any net code in here that makes this easier. Personally, I'm not really that big in the heroic dungeon scene. Usually by the time when I'm max level in an expansion, usually the gear I have is good enough to do the first expansion's raid in LFR, and that's how I get my gear usually. I'm a filthy casual, I admit it. But you know, I play most of my video games. Only recently that I actually tried playing games a little bit more professionally and playing like amateur leagues and stuff. Mostly COD and Overwatch, so making big mistakes there. But you know, we're working on it. But most of the time I play games and playing them for fun. I'm not really that big into the competitive scene, but I want to get more in the competitive scene. Alrighty, so here we go. The first half boss fight, basically. Alrighty, so here we go. This fight is pretty easy. It only... Oh, well, that's what makes it more difficult. I don't remember all these guys coming out. That must be a glitch. They must... Oh, we might have to clear the sides. Alright, well, no problem. We'll clear it. Oh, God. Our tank is trying his best to pull aggro, and it looks like he has. Okay, I mean, these guys can fight me all they want. I'm going to be deflecting all these hits. Oh, I was going to be deflecting all these hits. Let me just use an AoE real quick. Okay, so as you can see, there's just some issues here with stuff like this. And these are going to happen. But as you see, the bots are pulling it perfectly. No real issues. We're dropping these guys like flies. Again, this is a heroic dungeon, so I would imagine that this is supposed to be a lot more difficult. But we basically cleared every ad. And now we're clearing the main guy down, who then turns into a big scary monster. Not really. He gets revived, but... Oh. Alright, so... Oh, he's still alive. I don't know why we're not... Okay, that was better. Damn allergies. He's supposed to die. Or not. He just keeps, oh, it's one of his moves. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so his blade was powerless. So now what's supposed to happen is, okay, here comes Whitemane. Okay, so we kill Whitemane. And what happens is when Whitemane's almost dead, I have a feeling this is going to glitch out and she's going to res everybody in the room. Oh, so she puts everybody to sleep. She walks over to Darius. Where's my champion? She'll res what's-his-face. Now, again, to be Blizz-like, we're supposed to all stay on the ground, and then she's supposed to, he's supposed to say something to her, and then the fight begins. Again, it's not 100%. Hey, the visual effect actually works that time. Okay, I like how we're all going to kill Whitemane first. Okay, Whitemane is dead. She says Mogreine's name. Then Lillian's going to run in here and do her thing. Yeah, Darius is like a side boss. Okay, so it's obviously not supposed to happen. I'm going to loot things. That was what she dropped. I'll take it as greed. The item level items is wrong. There's another thing, too, that they need to fix. The loot table here. The loot table is wrong because we're doing the level 90 version. It's giving us the level 35 shit. So that means Scholomance is probably broken, too, in that sense. So it's a little annoying. So we're just munching away at our enemies here. Almost done with this place, and then you would have got... Oh, damn it. I don't remember any of the abilities, man. Well, then after this, you'll have a real taste of how PvE is. And as you can see, it is broken. I haven't noticed anything wrong with any character abilities and stuff. Oh, okay. So he drops the right shit, but she drops the... All right, well, I'm going to greed everything because I'm a dirty greeter. And that's it. So now the dungeon is complete. I would have done the sword thing, but guarantee it's not going to work. Alright, guys. So there's your taste of the... Well, it's not done. Yeah, I get that. So that was EMUCoach's PVE and a little taste of the bot system. We're going to do PvP in the next video, so stay tuned.